It was a beautiful day, and Pete the cat decided to take his bike for a ride. Nothing makes Pete happier than the sun on his face and the breeze in his fur. Turtle has a new car. Who wants to race? Turtle says. I can't, says Grumpy Toad. My motorcycle's got a flat tire. Well, I can't, says Emma. My car's too old and slow. Well, I cannot, says Callie. My bus is a piece of art, not meant for racing. I'll race ya, says Pete, knowing how much Turtle loves to race. But your bicycle's got no engine. Well, I'll win for sure. Well, that's okay. I just want to try my best and have fun. Everyone is excited for the race. On your mark, get set, go! Shouts Callie. Now, the average house cat can run about 30 miles an hour. And I don't know how fast it can pedal a bicycle, but I know that a sports car is much, much faster. Now, Turtle has a new car and tries to pick a race with anyone that he can. Pete and his bicycle decide to take on the challenge. Now, a race car can win about any race with a good driver. So join me as we watch this race between a cocky turtle and a cat and his bike. Who do you think will win? Let's find out. Pete the Cat, Go Pete Go by James Dean. Turtle gets in his car, steps on the pedal, and takes off. Pete waves goodbye, gets on his bike, and just starts to pedal. Turtle sees that he has a huge lead and slows down just a little bit so that Pete can catch up. Check this out, yells the turtle, and presses a button and fins appear from the bottom of his car, making his car go much, much faster than before. Now Pete's bike doesn't have any fins. It's got a basket on the front where he can hold his apples, where he stops, takes out a juicy red apple, and begins to snack. Turtle, with his even bigger lead while Pete eats his apple, spots a diner and decides to grab a bite to eat. I'm gonna win this race. Any dessert? Says the server. Well, don't mind if I do, says Turtle. After Turtle finishes his meal, he gets back in his car and takes off. Zooming past Pete, Pete waves and keeps on going. Well, Turtle didn't wave back, Pete thought. Maybe he just didn't see me. Turtle did see him. He just knew that Pete the Cat wasn't going to give up that easily. Hey, check this one out, yells Turtle, and presses another button, and his tires inflate and become mega tires, making him swerve around corners much, much faster than before. Turtle, with an even bigger lead, sees a lemonade stand and thinks that he'll grab a nice cold glass of lemonade, where he spots the hammock between two trees, and thinks, well, I have been racing pretty hard today. Maybe a nap will help me win for sure. And takes a nap next to the lemonade stand. Pete keeps on pedaling, pedals past Turtle and thinks, he must be tired from racing all day. That's cool. While Turtle keeps on sleeping, Pete keeps on going. Wake up, Turtle, says Grumpy Toad. If you don't wake up now, Pete's gonna win for sure. What? That's impossible. Turtle gets in his car and takes off, pressing another button. Well, jets come out the side, and he's going much faster. But as soon as he gets to the finish line, Pete has already won. Well, how'd you do it, Pete? How'd you win? Slow and steady, said Pete. Maybe next time we can just race together instead of racing each other. Well, that's a good idea.